All right, so Nemesis Melly's been out for, I mean, almost a month now, right? Like he's been out for a little bit. So his team is being fleshed out, which I really like. I think it just needs a little bit more, to be honest, but I don't know if they're going to get a little bit more with the Gachiakuta collab coming. So we'll see, we'll see. But yeah, his team is being fleshed out, which is really good for him. I've been having a lot of fun using Nemi Melly. He is really good, very dominant unit. We'll see how they counter him, we'll see. But I'm making this video because I want to just give a few options for people that are maybe struggling a little bit for Demon Clan. It's not really that tough to build the Demon team, to be honest. Some of the characters you need though, they're I don't want to say limited. However, it is a little tough because they're all mainly summonable UR or units that are on very weird banner. It's just some of the units to get them is weird. But let's go over all the options that we can use for the Demon Clan, just so that way you know, and you can kind of just use this like this in PvP. So for Nemi Melly, the team I normally run Estarossa because he's really strong. I run Tristan right here. And then for the back line, I know a lot of people aren't summoned on his banner, and you shouldn't. But for the back line, I use the new green mage Chandler. So this is the team that I normally run in PvP for Demon Clan. This team I think works probably the best. I don't know. I don't want to say that like concretely, but I think it's either like number one Demon team or number two. The reason for that is because of all of the like the utility, all of the skills that they have. It just works really well. So with Nemi Melly, obviously you guys already know the counter, assault mode, blah blah blah. But with Estarossa giving the taunt, and then he counters putting that dark veil on the enemy's teammates, he's able to keep them from healing and, you know, just basically able to knock them down a few notches. And also he's able to get his ultimate move gauge super quick, super quick. Just an absolute behemoth of a unit. Love him so much. And then Tristan. Now Tristan is weird because Tristan, I like him. He does decent damage. Like he can do decent to really good damage. But for the most part, I'm gonna be real, I kind of just have him there for his passive and his second life. His skills are good, but you know, his second life is really good. And then at a certain point, he takes only 1 damage from enemy skills, which is crazy. So Tristan's good. And then on the back, we have Green Mage Chandler, who's new. Don't summon on his banner. He's new. His passive is just super, like it's so good. It's super strong. So everything that he's doing for the team and the back line, very helpful. You know, the surviving allies, you get the defense, then every defeated you get the attack. He's also making sure that the enemies do not get their ultimate move gauge when they when your teammates, you know, defeat an enemy. He's depleting their ultimate move gauge by 2, so they will never, as long as you're like killing the enemies, they will never be able to get their ultimate move gauge like right away because of this. So very strong, just very strong backline support for sure. So this is the team I would recommend for people because it's just very like strong, cohesive. I don't remember where I got Tristan from. I don't remember what banner I pulled him off of. He's not on, is he on Nemesis Melly? I can't remember if he's on, yeah, he is. Okay, so he is on Nemesis Melly, so that's probably where I pulled him from. So if you're able to pull him from the banner, that is like just ideal. So hopefully you guys did pull Tristan. Now, when it comes to Estarossa, you're gonna obviously need to buy him from the coin shop. So the coin shop, for some reason, they didn't up. I don't know why they even still have this, to be honest. Like, this should just be one. It shouldn't even be a platinum coin no more. But whatever. Estarossa, you're gonna have to buy him from this Coin Hero selection box because he is. What banner is he featured? I think the banner's gone that he was featured on. Is it Hermit Gulther? No, it's still here. So he is on Gulther's banner. Like if you summon for Gother, you don't want to Gother's banner. So if you summon on for Gother, you might have pulled him, which is good, I guess. So there you go. But yeah, that's the team that I would recommend. I think it's super powerful, very, very, very strong. But the next team that I've been seeing that, you know, it's super good for the demon team is, I don't have them, so we're going to play pretend for a little bit here, but pretend this demon king is actually the oppressor demon king, right? I'll show you guys in a bit, but pretend this is the oppressor demon king with Estarossa. Now you could use Green Mage Chandler. I think that's probably the best option, but obviously no one's going to be summoning for him. Or you could use this Chandler right here, because he also works in the back. So this Chandler, he does do pierce rate by 40%, which is kind of crazy if we're being honest. And then he does damage dealt for each debuff on the enemy. Now, keyword debuff. He can still work. He definitely can still work. He's not going to be as good as this green Chandler in the back, but if you have him, he can still work, right? He definitely isn't like, you know, you're not gonna ever run him. It's just his passive is not even close to a good for pierce rate. Maybe like if there's ever a pierce rate meta again, I guess he could be good for that. But like debuff on the enemy, I guess Estarossa does put the debuff, like the infect or dark veil. I think that counts. I think again, we're gonna play pretend the oppressor demon king. So let's go look really quick at the oppressor demon king. This demon king is the one you want on the team, right? Sorry, it's a little confusing. I don't have him, so there's no other way I can really explain it. But this guy is crazy because he puts up this pitch black shield, which this decreases final damage taken from all target attacks. Now, from Meliodas himself, it's doing absolutely nothing, right? If Nemesis Melee does his AoE with Assault mode on, this barrier is basically paper mache. But if someone else attacks it, it's actually really strong, like really strong, because it's based off his defense. So yeah, it's really powerful. He's given the stats to demon allies, which this is like this is great. All stats. This is crazy. So yeah, I really like I just basically like this whole passive kit. His skills are not that great. Like this is terrible. This right here, I'm not sure. I don't really see people using the AoE, so I don't know, but it has erosion. This one has pitch black. From what I've seen, it's just not that strong. So yeah, but just a very good character. I don't have the most experience, so I don't want to go too crazy on like what he can do, and because I don't have much, you know, experience using him. But he does what he does for the team is good. Like what he actually does for the team, very nice, very nice. So yeah, that's the team that I would recommend if you don't, if you don't have the new green mage Chandler. You could replace this Chandler too with any of the backline support. Like you could even, if you absolutely wanted to, run Zeldris in the back. You could run Cusack wherever he's at. Cusack, right here. So you could run Cusack, decrease his crit chance, crit damage, increasing attack related stat. Like it's good. Like you could do that too, for sure. Okay, so now another team. I don't know if people are gonna do this, but this is now we're just getting into like the I guess the lower tier options for the team, and that's gonna be, you could run. I don't know if I would recommend this, but you could run Melascula. Now with Melascula, she does keep Estarossa alive. The problem is her survivability, because obviously even if he taunts, right, even if I guess if your Melascula is like super built, she might be able to take a hit, maybe. But even if he taunts, Meliodas with his AoE is going to shred her alive. So it works. It does work. But you need to get kind of lucky. You do need to get kind of lucky with getting taunts up every time, basically, so they don't go for Melascula. I know Melascula is quote unquote safe. I don't want to say safe, but Meliodas will, counter the enemy if they attack her. But if Nemesis melee attacks her, he's immune to counter damage. So yeah, would I recommend that? No, but you could do it. You could do it. Another team could be Zeldris, right? Zeldris definitely could do, maybe help out a little bit. Now with Zeldris, you could also run him in the back too. Don't forget that. Zeldris actually does have a sub-slot passive. So if you really wanted to put Zeldris in the back, you could. Now Zeldris, I don't know how helpful he would be. Again, there's not really like too many debuffs going around for the Demon Clan besides Estarossa. I mean, there might be a few characters that I'm not thinking of that have debuffs, but he actually gives basic stats for every debuff applied on all enemies up to 8 times. So if I'm doing the math correctly, you can get 24% basic stats, which actually is not that bad. Like, that's actually pretty good, because most of the time, even on new units, they don't go up to 24. They usually stop between like 15 and 20%. You don't really see that going over 20% most of the time. So yeah, like for each demon ally participating in battle, their basic stats increase by 5%. This is the brand new Chandler. So in PvP, you're only getting 15% basic stats. And then, in PvE, if there's 4 demons, you get in 20. Zeldris gives 24. That's actually pretty good. So if they LR this Zeldris, I could actually see him being a really good backline unit. Now, obviously, you don't want too many backline units because Chandler just came out. So, like, you do want somebody to be able to be used in the front. But, we'll see. We'll see. After that, I mean, you could run Fraudrin as, obviously the strat to get your ult quick, blah, blah, blah. The main issue with Fraudrin right now, and honestly, I'm starting to think a part of Chandler's design philosophy might have been to counter Fraudrin, because he depletes the ultimate move gauge orbs whenever you kill an enemy, unit. That literally directly counters Fraudrin's whole passive skill, because once you kill the enemy, you get the instant ult, but then you lose 2 ultimate move gauges, like orbs after that. That's insane. So I actually do think that they made Chandler to counter Fraudrin a little bit, but I think they also made him so that way people wouldn't be able to spam Esterossa's blackout. I think they made it so that way if, the enemy team has an Escanor or Merlin in the back, and then they get instant ult, or Melee gets an instant ult from merging after you kill allies, Chandler just comes in and cucks them all. So yeah, very good. So all in all, I think the demon team is really good. I think it's super strong. I would go with this personally, this team setup myself, but I do think that is very good. But yeah, you guys let me know what team you're running for Demon Clan down below in the comment section. Thank you for watching if you made it this far. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the family. I would greatly appreciate it, and I know the rest of our family will too. Let's keep growing. Let's shoot for the stars. Grand Cross looking good. Let's see what they do for the Demon team in the coming months.